Winter was the coldest Elias could remember, not for the frost that clawed at the window panes, but for the cold that had settled deep in his heart. His little sister, Lena, lay frail in her bed, her breaths as shallow as the ice on the village pond. The doctor had shaken his head, his words a final, frozen sentence. Hope had left their small cottage, and Elias was desperate to steal it back. He found Frau Goethe in her cottage at the edge of the woods, the air thick with the smell of dried herbs and wood smoke. She was a woman carved from old oak, her eyes holding the depth of a forest well. "Some knowledge is a heavier burden than grief," she warned, her voice a rustle of dry leaves. But she saw the raw desperation in his eyes, a wildness she recognized. "There is a way," she whispered, "but the path is not for the faint of heart. On Thomasnacht, when the veil between worlds is thinnest, you must go to the old crossroads. Draw a circle. Take a black hen, and no matter what you see, no matter what you hear, you must not make a sound. Break the silence, and your soul is the price." The longest night arrived, cloaked in a silence so profound it felt like the world was holding its breath. Elias stole a black hen from a neighbor's coop, its warmth, a small, frantic comfort against the biting cold. Under a sliver of moon, he walked to the crossroads where the gallows tree once stood, the hen's heartbeat a drum against his own. With a trembling hand, he drew the circle in the snow, the chalk a stark white line against the darkness. He stepped inside, and the world shifted. The wind, which had been still, began to whisper, coiling around the circle but never crossing the line. The shadows under the trees seemed to writhe and stretch, no longer cast by the moon alone. It did not arrive with thunder, but with a sudden, all-encompassing cold. A figure coalesced from the shadows, a being of night and frost, with eyes like dying coals. It offered no name, but Elias knew it. Such a small price for a life, a voice echoed in his mind, not his own. "Just one step. Tell me what you want." The hen shrieked in his arms. He remembered the hen. With a choked sob he couldn't allow to escape his lips, he hurled the bird over the chalk line. The shadow thing fell upon it, and a single, strangled squawk was swallowed by the night. Then the burning eyes were on him again, closer this time, their hunger a palpable force. The offering was not enough. The real test began. The air before him shimmered, and in it he saw his cottage. He saw Lena, sitting up, her cheeks rosy with health. She smiled, her voice clear as a winter bell. "Elias? Come inside, I'm all better now." It was her. It was perfect. He bit his tongue, the coppery taste of blood, a sharp anchor to the horrifying reality of the crossroads. The vision soured. Now Lena was pale, her breath a death rattle. "Elias, help me," she gasped. His heart shattered. At the same moment, a terrible sound tore through the sky, the baying of hounds and the call of a ghostly horn. The wild hunt. The wind howled, and unseen things clawed at the edges of his chalk sanctuary. The world was trying to break in. Then a sliver of gray light touched the horizon. The first hint of dawn. The shadow thing hissed, a sound like steam on ice, and dissolved. The wind died. The world was still. Elias was alone in his circle, shaking uncontrollably. He had won. He had kept his silence, and in the cold, quiet center of his mind, the knowledge he had sought settled like a tombstone. A date. Not the day she would get better, but the day he would lose her forever.